For 7 years, someone signed into a nursing home every Wednesday at exactly 2:15 in the afternoon. They always wrote the same name. They always listed the same destination. Room 9. The problem was simple. The woman who signed that name had been dead since the very first week. Shady Pines was a small nursing facility in rural Pennsylvania. 32 beds. Quiet halls. Long-term residents. It wasn't known for scandals or complaints. Families chose it because nothing ever happened there. Which is why no one noticed the visitor log at first. In 2018, a state auditor reviewed handwritten records as part of a routine compliance check. That's when the pattern appeared. Every Wednesday. 2:15 p.m. Room 9. Same handwriting. Same pressure. Same slightly unsteady signature. For 7 consecutive years. At first, it seemed harmless. The auditor assumed it was a devoted family member. Someone consistent. Someone who never missed a visit. But when she compared the log to patient records, something didn't add up. Room 9 hadn't housed one patient. It had housed 19. Some stayed months. Some stayed days. Some never left alive. Yet the visitor never wrote a patient's name. Only the room number. Always room 9. Security footage was requested next. Cameras had been installed in 2015, covering the main hallway outside room 9. The footage existed. But it wasn't usable. Every Wednesday at 2:15 p.m., the video glitched. Static. Distortion. 1 to 3 minutes of corrupted footage. Then everything returned to normal. No other camera failed. No other time was affected. 156 consecutive Wednesdays. The facility administrator blamed faulty wiring. The auditor didn't accept that explanation. So she interviewed the staff. Most couldn't recall anything unusual. Patients came. Patients left. Sometimes they passed away. Room 9 was just another room. Except to one aide. Her name was Dolores. She had worked at Shady Pines since 2009. When asked about Wednesdays, Dolores hesitated. Then she said she remembered a woman. Mid-60s. Gray wool coat. A slight limp. She never spoke. Never checked in. Never asked for directions. She would appear in the hallway. Enter room 9. Sit for about 30 minutes. Then leave. Dolores assumed she was family. No one ever questioned it. When asked to describe her expression, Dolores paused. She always looked sad, she said. Like she already knew what was going to happen. The auditor turned back to the records. She traced room 9 backward. That's when she found the renovation notes. In 2011, the facility had renumbered its rooms. Room 9 hadn't existed before then. The first patient assigned to the new room 9 was a woman named Evelyn Marsh. She was admitted on a Wednesday. She died 3 days later. The auditor compared Evelyn Marsh's intake paperwork to the visitor log. The handwriting matched. Left-handed. Same pressure. Same trembling downstroke. Evelyn Marsh had been signing into Shady Pines every Wednesday. Starting the week after her own death. Her file was thin. No emergency contact. No next of kin. No funeral arrangements. She was a retired librarian. Never married. Lived alone for most of her life. Her doctor's referral contained a single sentence. Patient expresses profound fear of dying alone. Requests placement in a shared environment. She was placed in room 9. She died during the night shift. No one was with her. But someone came after. Every week. Without fail. The question was never how. It was why. Dolores was interviewed again. This time, the auditor asked something different. Did her visits ever coincide with anything? Dolores went quiet. Then she said. She always came right before someone passed. A day or two earlier. I thought it was just bad timing. She swallowed. But it kept happening. The visits ended in 2018. The same week the audit began. No signatures appeared after that. The case was marked inconclusive. The footage blamed on wiring issues. The logs replaced with a digital system. Officially, nothing unusual had ever occurred. But there was one final detail. During her last interview, Dolores asked a question that never made it into the report. Is someone in room 9 right now? The auditor checked. An elderly man had been admitted 2 days earlier. No family. Terminal diagnosis. Admitted on a Wednesday. He died that Saturday. The night staff found him sitting upright in bed. His eyes were open. And in his hand was a small piece of paper. On it, written in shaky handwriting, were 2 words. She came.